gave us these really cute cups with little samples of tea so you can try them out. So I got a grape white tea, orange white tea, a peach oolong, osmanthus black tea, and lychee white tea. This cup is pretty large. It's cute.
Our neutral machine, we're going to generate some bubbling with our cold brew tea. Just create a more smooth taste. And I'm going to put it inside.
So the reason we use this machine is not just because it's fancy, it's because oolong tea takes a little bit longer time to get the aroma out. So this machine, you will see like a bubble, it's like a beer. So the foam on the top is push the aroma up. So your cold brew takes about 12 hours. So this is a fast way to get the most flavor of oolong tea.
Melon Oolong, this was part of the sampling and I thought it was really good, so gonna make some at home.
Pu'ehr tea is a fully fermented tea. This is a very popular in our tea house and it's perfect for summer. So this tea is for digestion and also for inflammation. And represent a blessing from nature. So we don't take this lightly.
So we taste it, you will know when you use fresh ingredients.
This is part of one of the samples that they gave us. It's the strawberry lime jasmine green tea, I think. I forgot what tea they put into it, but this is so good and not too sweet.
This is a grape Dragonwell. The Dragonwell is a green tea, so this one is a little bit lighter sweet. But we added fresh grape with it, just give a more different taste.
This tea is my personal favorite tea. Like in summer, this is tea.
And I got a restock of my Grape Jasmine. I've already bought this one before after I tried a sample of like their cold brew, and I love making this at home. This is like a 9 out of 10 tea, almost 10 out of 10. We're just so good.
So this tea is also very, very popular in our tea house. So it's caffeine free. You can drink any time of the day. And the reason we use a pineapple because the hibiscus is kind of tart. And so we don't want, use sugar to balance it out. So we choose the sweetest fruit, which is a pineapple.
We also got to choose our own cold brew. So this is strawberry oolong.
So the first tea we're going to drink is Dragonwell. I have one already here. Teas are different. You're not supposed to use the same technique for all kinds of tea. So green tea, we choose use glass because green tea is all about freshness. The most important thing is that there's no cover. So whenever you cover your teapot, you're actually cooking your tea like in the middle. So this is our special tea pot, and will change color when you put hot water on that.
Oh.
So this one I can just tell by the color, the water temperature is perfect. So the first step is smell your tea. Don't put them directly to your tea, otherwise you might burn your tea. And then you give it a swirl for about like 20 seconds or 30 seconds. And then the flavor of the tea, not the tea leaf, is going to come out. And so if the water is too hot, and you can just make it higher to drop down the temperature. Beautiful cup of green tea. So we just wait for 3 minutes. Green tea is the tea that you can only harvest them in springtime. So think about this tea that they get all the energy all year long. You get the energy from the sunlight, from the earth, from the water, from the spring, from the mountain, from the falling leaves, from the snowflake, all year long. And then in springtime, this little bitty tea leaf full of life will just bloom. So hold your tea and swirl around so you will feel the texture, feel the buttery, the creamy, and so the nutrients that mixed with water dance in your mouth, bite your tea. So even though it's just a liquid water tea in your mouth, when you bite it, it's like every single your gum and your mouth will feel the fragrance of green tea. People love that. It's because green tea is amazing for your gum health. And the most important thing for green tea we ask them to hold in your mouth is because green tea is so light, it will just disappear right away if you just swallow that. But if you can hold them in your mouth, if you can give them a chance, you will discover the magic power of green tea. It's our Jasmine Black. You didn't hear wrong, it's jasmine black. What's such a big deal for jasmine black? Because it's rare. It's because green tea and white tea, they're very light, and so it's very easy to combine with another flavor. But black tea is different. Black tea is very rich and earthy and strong, and so whatever flavor combined with black tea can be very challenging. Either get killed, buried, or it's very hard to find the flavor. So we got an expert in China create this tea for us. It's amazing. Surrounded with this not grab flavor. First of all, it's always warm up your pot. We wash it off. This is our little tea pad. It's for the infuser. This tea leaf is very tiny, so we're gonna use this one. So a good black tea is actually only takes 10 seconds. So. Let's give it a try. It's not only the floral flavor, it's also that sweetness. So around 5 p.m., 6 p.m., they will go to this fresh floral market and they will buy a batch of jasmine bud, and then they will combine this jasmine bud with black tea and then they seal the bag. And so at nighttime, the flower will start to bloom, and so when they open up, and then the flavor get out, and then the black tea will grab the flavor. And then they will open the bag and take this flower out, and then they will replace that with another batch. So this costs one time, one round. So most of the tea is like one time. If you see 3 times or 4 times, it's very rare and it's very expensive. The one you're drinking here is 6 times. So 1 pound of black tea takes about 6 to 7 pounds of jasmine bud. So for this 1 pound, it took them about 42 pounds of jasmine bud. Just 2 ingredients, the jasmine flower and also the black tea. So most people believe that a good quality jasmine tea should only see the tea without seeing the flower. Because you think about it, after bloom, it's open, there's no more flavor left. And so what's the point to have this dry flower inside? But some people think it's art, so it just depends on. But this tea, you won't see any flower. It's just a pure black tea.
I usually love black tea, so I got their black tea collection. It comes with lapsang sochong or zhengshan xiaozhong tea, lychee black tea, osmanthus black tea, and rose black tea.
So let's go to the last station.
We do 8 hours slow brewing. We come here at 8 a.m. keeping brewing them for the whole day. So it's a very rich taste and also very great tea bag. Pu'er tea is very gentle for your body, especially for your stomach, your gut health, and quality.
Pu'er tea is a fully fermented tea, so it can speed up the digestion. Because our tea is so clean, and so we don't want to flavor our tea. So instead, we just flavor the water. So use all those natural ingredients.
Cheers! The jasmine green tea latte, which I really like. Even though it looks just like milk, you actually get a lot of the tea flavor that comes out. So I'm probably gonna make some boba at home and stick it in here.
This one is coming. This is our fall specialty. So this is a little pumpkin, and if you guys like hot pie, you will see have a little hole here. So we're going to put half apple and 2 cinnamon sticks. I'll put black tea, and then this we're going to serve as a pot. So this is our apple cinnamon black tea. It's amazing. And also we have another tea is pineapple black tea. So we kind of bake this pineapple both sides golden brown. And we'll put a rock sugar on the top, make it bubbly, and then we'll put a black tea around it, like all those roasted flavor come out. Then we'll put a water in, and that's how we make our pineapple black tea.